Yo, what is going on, car people and entrepreneurs of this world? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a very exciting video. In the last video, we got rid of our other Lexus, the LS460, so we're left with the LS430. This car, for those of you who don't know, is on air suspension. I put a 3P air suspension kit from Air Performance on this car. I absolutely loved it until it broke, and it's just been giving me so many problems that I don't even want to deal with it anymore. So we're going to be figuring this out today. New suspension, we're going to be getting that installed today, but for now we have to make the new Lexus, or our current Lexus, a little bit more personalized with the Yacht LS plate. We're gonna run over to the DMV, get this car re-registered with the Yacht LS license plates, a little bit of memorabilia from the other car, and then we're just gonna wait for the new suspension to come in, and this thing will be back on the road. What better way to head over than in the Porsche? This thing is so cool. Rolling in the Porsche, we are in good company. Check that out, Barabbas G-Wagon. That thing is sick. You don't even want to know what I had to go through to get that car out of the rocks. Most importantly, we have some plates. Well, this isn't actually the most important thing, but we got some plates for the car. Obviously, these came from the Lexus LS460. They're gonna now be put on the 430. So excited, very thankful that I could keep these around. Now, for the main part of today's video, this car is going on the world's famous BC coilovers. That's right, I just ordered in some BC custom coilovers for the Lexus LS430. I cannot wait to have this suspension on another car that I own. For those of you who remember, I had BC coilovers on my Lexus LS460. I absolutely loved them. It was a perfect amount of softness with the sporty feel. It was the absolute best. So when the air suspension started failing me on this car, I knew I had to go with my favorite BC coilovers. So today we're gonna be getting them installed. We're gonna start on the front, and then we're gonna start pulling stuff apart. I already have all of the back seats out. As we can see here, everything is ready for me to jump back there and pop off the, wherever it is, it's somewhere in there, the strut housing for the top of the rear suspension. So we're all set. I'm gonna jump right into this. I think it's gonna take me a little bit longer than anticipated, but let's get this car in the air, and then we're doing the front first. So excited. Both of the front wheels are off. We can see the air suspension kit right there, and I think I have a cave cricket infestation in this car, because I have found like literally tons of them all in the engine bay and whatnot, so hopefully that's not a major problem. Really, all we need to do is disconnect the air line. We're gonna need to disconnect it from up top, and then this whole wheel housing should lower itself down, so we'll get a block of wood or something to set it on, and then there should be one bolt down back under there to get out, and that really should be it, hypothetically. We'll see. So as I'm loosening these nuts, you can feel that they're starting to tighten themselves again, just because of the weight that is being pulled down from the rest of the suspension unit. So I'm gonna put this jack stand from the other side and start to jack up this entire assembly, and hopefully that should make things a whole lot easier to get this off, and then it's also not gonna fall as soon as we release all those bolts. Now that the top is done, it looks like we're gonna need to get this bolt right there. I hope the camera focuses. And then the nut on the other side right here. Once that's done, the whole suspension should just drop out, and then the new one can go in. Oh, yes. Whew. There it is, all that hard work. $4,000 later for an air suspension kit to be installed, all for BC coilovers. And there we have it, the BC coilovers on the right and the air suspension on the left. It really like hurts my soul that I am doing this, but it's just not worth it to me. I don't want all these constant problems. It was fun, it was really, really cool, but I need something that's gonna be practical. That's not the Porsche, because we've been dailying the Porsche recently. We're gonna jump on the other side and get the air suspension kit off over there as well. We are just letting these rusty bolts sit in some white vinegar just to clear up all that rust. We're gonna scrub it really good before we slap it back through. We should be good to start on the other side now. So we got the left suspension and the right suspension out. The car is ready to receive the BC coilovers. So as Chris Fix would say, out with the old and in with the new. But since we're not Chris Fix and the air suspension kit isn't old, this is out with the new and in with the newer. And that right there, my friends, is one coilover installed. I'm gonna tighten these down and then we're gonna go install the other one. And then I'll touch base with you guys when we start to hit the back. Front is totally done. We're gonna throw the tires and wheels back on. I think that might be a little bit too low. Hopefully we're not gonna rub like that. But this side actually looks higher. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, we're probably gonna need to raise it a bit, but let's get the ones on the back finished first, and then we'll come back and adjust these. Moving on to the back, we got the whole car in the air. I'm gonna see you guys once we get inside, taking off the top, because everything else seems to be the same. Now we're on to the back. A little bit more difficult than the front, because we gotta get these guys out right back here. So I'm gonna take off this cap right here, and that is gonna allow the top of suspension to be undone. Then we'll loosen up the bottom nut. We should be good to go. Top of the strut is totally unbolted. Now what we need to do is come back here. We gotta undo this bolt. We gotta pop out the air line. Very nice. Disconnect it here and then snip this zip tie. Then the whole strut should be out. Oh, it's dirty. We are pretty much all done. We just put the wheels back on. We're gonna get it onto the ground, see how it looks, adjust any ride height that we need to do, take it for a test drive, and then we'll reinstall the back seats. And then of course we have to wash it today. It hasn't been cleaned in like 4 months. So let's get this thing on the ground. Height looks amazing in the back, but we're definitely sitting way, way, way too low in the front. So we're gonna jump back on the front, raise it up a little bit, and then we should be all set to go. Everything is on. Ride height is looking very nice. We're not going anything too crazy as of yet. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and we're gonna hop on the road. Let's go. And the last thing we have to do is put on the Yacht LS plate. Temporary. We need to get this re-drilled, the trunk here. So we're gonna have to just put a piece of twine through or something to hold it in place for now. Here we are. This is historical right now. Watch the car not start. First drive in almost 4 months. This car has been down. I'm so excited to go for a drive. My dad's gonna come with me. Oh, this is gonna be great. First ride back in the Lexus in 4 months. This is amazing. I have to say the only thing that I want to adjust is the front suspension feels absolutely amazing, but the back suspension, whenever you hit a bump, feels very, very stiff. The front is super floaty, but the back just seems a little bit too stiff. So I'm gonna head back, we're gonna soften up the back, and then we should be good to install the back seats, and then we're gonna clean it, and then it will be done, finally. All right, the back has just been adjusted. Now it's time to get the back seats reinstalled. It's gonna take me a second, but I'm just gonna do it, and then I'll catch you guys when we start to wash the car. Now the coilovers are back installed, we have to finish removing the rest of the air suspension kit that is here underneath. So then hopefully we can sell the components of the air suspension kit online because everything still works. Let's jump right into it. And that right there is going to effectively conclude the Lexus LS430 on the 3P air suspension kit. BC coils were running smooth. I've been driving around for a little while now. I absolutely love it. If any of you guys are interested in the air suspension kit that was on this car, the whole thing still works. The manifold is brand new. I just got that in from the factory. Everything still works on it. If you're interested in it, hit me up on Instagram, leave a comment below, and maybe we can make something happen. But until then, I will catch you guys in the next video. Also, check out the tint on the Porsche. Oh shoot.